I just want to know in your learning days, what strategies were you using, to improve your fluency?
I was talking with so many people around the globe, and I was also mimicking, I would say, kind of shadowing the many speakers. So I can improve my tone and voice. Still, I'm struggling with pronunciation, but I would say where I started and where I am right now, there is a big difference. So I think just I had a mindset to learn this language, and because of that, I always used to listen to many things in English. Still, I'm listening every single day. Listening is one of the major activities that I perform. So I would say that listening is helping me to improve my English every single day. And English listening is also helping me to be consistent about my journey and about my goal. Sometimes I do not speak for 2 days, 3 days because of the work and so many things, but I still listen to the English. Yeah. And wherever I get opportunity, I expose myself to speak in English. I talk with the people in English. So that's what we need to inculcate. That wherever we have opportunity, we should try to speak in English. Wherever we finding a person to speak with, we must communicate. So very, very good afternoon. How are you doing today?
Good afternoon. Yes, I'm doing good. How about you?
Doing well. The day has been hectic so far, but still I'm doing well. I was outside and I got caught in traffic, and later on I came
Okay.
home and I had session. Fortunately, I came on time, but I had technical glitches in last session, so that's why I'm late right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay. I was thinking that you had a previous sessions also, that's why.
yeah. So how has been everything so far today?
Yes, everything is going very good. Actually, even I was very much excited, to have a session with you. Yes, because it's been a week. I could not converse with anyone, and until I converse with anyone, I feel like I'm missing something. So it's just kind of, dose for me to fulfill my day.
Yeah, I understand. So it would be an honor if you introduce yourself.
Yes. My name is Vibha. I live in Faridabad, Haryana. I have twin daughters. They are in class 8. Um, I have done my nursery teacher training and bachelor's of degree. Apart from that, I love conversing with people. Not only conversing with people, I love English grammatical part also. I love exploring this language actually. Whatever come up to me, I love this. And apart from that, recently I have developed the habit of meditation and yoga. I love doing these days. So that's all.
Awesome, great. Meditation and yoga. Yeah. It is very
Yes.
good thing to keep our mind and body both healthy together.
Yes, yes, yes. I think with the passage of time, it is very necessary for everyone. Everyone
And
must go into it.
and because of the
Everybody
lifestyle that we have right now.
consider everything, but they are missing something. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Yeah. Because of the lifestyle that we are following right now. In earlier days there were no traffic jams and so many, I would say, what should I say, crowd and things in the world. So people used to be at peace by themselves. But right now we need to perform some activities to make ourselves peaceful. Otherwise, the people who were living in
Yes,
village, they used to watch the birds, animals, trees, and they were at peace. But we are just living in cities and
yes.
looking at the buildings and cars and everything, and that's why our mind has become just like machines. So we need to sometime understand that we are human beings. So meditation and yoga give that
Yes,
depth
yes.
in our life.
Yes, yes, definitely. Life has become too much hectic that we must consider towards that side. In earlier times, why were people so much patient? In today's time, people do not have patience because they are not considering this side. I think we must know our inner self also. Every time we clean our outer body, but we do not see our inner self. So it is must, definitely if we go into it, definitely we'll bring patience. And so many people, they lose their patience, they go out of limit, they get so much agitated, angry on tiny issues, and this couple becomes very big sometimes. So I think we must consider this has become, they everybody should make a routine in their life.
So what is the significance of learning English in our life nowadays.
Yes, I think, more than being prominent, I feel like everybody has their own desire to learn this language. For me, more than, thinking about this language, for me, it is just a passion for me. I can't think above than that. I'm not thinking anything about my future. It's just that I just want to become proficient in this language. And definitely, this language plays a greater role in our life, in today's time. If we go to any sector, whether you take any job or you go to teaching line, I belong to teaching line. Actually, I was a teacher in previous times, but it's not about teaching wherever you go. So I think English is must. And apart from that, it is a global language. So it is everyone must know, even though they are not expert in this language. It's okay, but they should know that much of English so that they can convey their thoughts to other person. And for me, I think it is everything for me in today's time. I cannot think anything else, beyond that. I just want to explore this language as much as I can. Whether it is in the terms of fluency, communication, or grammar. I love searching grammar also. I love teaching my children English language. So I have put them in tuition, but I teach them English only. I have taken this subject so that I can learn more and more.
So great, you have made your children a learning buddy. Like, yes, you can learn with them as
Yes,
well. That is the beautiful thing that we need
yes,
to
yes,
surround ourselves with environment.
yes,
Anyhow, we need to make an environment. And
yes,
sometimes when we have children or people around us who can speak in English, then it becomes easier for us. Although we have lots of
yes,
applications and exposure to the social media which can create the environment, but still we cannot replace the human interactions. It has
yes,
in-depth kind of
yes.
learning ways.
Yes, there is AI factor also, that helps a lot. But still, if you compare, you cannot replace it with human interaction. That is something different. That gives you some other kind of confidence that you cannot get with AI factor or with anything.
Okay, so what do you think about AI now? In future, teachers will teach the English or AI will teach the English?
Uh, yes, definitely. Right now, if I think it is playing a greater role, it is playing a greater part in our lives, definitely. So I think people should not be scared of it. I think, it's okay that he has taken a lot of jobs, he has replaced a lot of people. He is doing jobs of so many people at a time. But still, I think it is helping also a lot. Like we can think in our way also. Like I have also, there is a CV app which I have been using, and I'm getting benefited a lot. Whenever I have free time, I learn. So I just communicate with that factor. Even if I do not have, I do not lose my confidence. I have that AI factor, and whenever I get time, at night also, whenever there is no one to communicate with you, you can communicate with that. So I think there is a lot of positive factors also of AI, and definitely instead of getting scared of it, if we just see it as a if we see the positivity into it, so I think there is no harm into it. But yes, if we think, it is definitely a negative part also, because it is playing a greater role. It has taken so many people, it is doing so much of work at a stretch. So I think if we it's okay, I think if we are seeing in a positive way, it's good. What do you want to say?
I think AI has a more positive part than negative one. So far, I have realized. I know it has taken the job of many engineers, especially in IT field. If you are from familiar with
Yes.
this IT sector, then you must be knowing that kind of many companies have laid off their workers recently. So this is going on. Many big companies who are very renowned, they don't have lack of money or they have good cash flow, they are also removing the workers because of the AI factor. So it has taken the job of many people. But on the other hand, it is also becoming very mature at some personal levels. Like I use ChatGPT to get recommendation for so many opinions and so many I would say sometimes if I have to look, I have to think about any product, then I will have to watch many videos to understand that product. But ChatGPT gives me precise answer that can help me to buy that object or articles. So it is also helping me on the other hand, and I think help is much big. For example, if even there are after 10 videos, you cannot get that much clarity that ChatGPT gives. Sometimes if I have to
Yes.
ask for my thumbnail, a structure like how should I structure the thumbnail or title of the video, it gives me 10, 12 titles and I find one very attractive out of all those things. So it is helping somewhere. Right now my video is in English, but if somebody wants to watch it in Hindi, then AI can translate in Hindi nowadays because YouTube has recently
Hmm.
launched a feature where people can watch your video in any languages in future. There are few languages available right now, 8 or 10, I think. In future, they can watch in even their regional languages. So that is because of the AI, and AI is doing it. So there is a more advancement in terms of AI. So we need to focus on skilling ourselves and learning the advancing ourselves because time has come where technology is evolving so fast. If we do not catch up with the technology, we are going to be outdated. So that's what is definitely, it should be the concerning point
Yes.
that we must up the skill
Mm-hmm.
every day. Please go
Okay.
ahead.
Yes, actually, I can relate. Yeah, I can relate with it more comfortably because, in our times, there were no facilities such like that, which we are utilizing in today's time. We were devoid of all these kind of facilities. So I find these facilities more useful in today's time because in our times, we had nothing, so we had to learn or go through everything by ourselves. So in today's time, people have so many amenities which they can use and they can improve their skills. But in our times, we had only limited resources. So I find this AI factor very useful for everyone. I think everyone must utilize it, irrespective of seeing their, negative effects and all. So yes, it's good. Okay, I just want to know from your side, like whenever, like, how do you maintain your fluency? Through communicating with people on sessions, or you adopt some other measures also? Like, I know that it's been so many years you have been into this journey, but still, do you feel somewhere that sometimes you are missing or you are, lacking your hold on it?
I think yes. Sometimes I feel like that. Nowadays, I hardly communicate with 3, 4 YouTubers or people, co-learners in a week. So even I'm not speaking with anybody else. So I think still I listen every single day. So listening is kind of getting transitioned in my speaking style. So that's what helping me out. But as far as fluency is concerned, it depends on the practice that I have done in these couple of years that is reflecting right now. So I think if I would be able to do this, practice every single day for 1 hour, 2 hours, then I think I would be better on it. But right now, I'm not able to speak as much as I used to speak in past, and because of that, sometimes I also lag my fluency. Although I have improved it, because I have learned one thing that if you are doing some work consistently since long time, then definitely you improve. It doesn't matter you give 3 days in a week or 2 days in a week or a couple of hours in a week. But if you are doing it consistently, then you are going to grow. You are going to grow. So that's what is happening with me right now because I have made up my mind that I'm never going to give up. I will always try to speak with the people around the world. It doesn't matter I'm getting views or not. For my personal growth. So I'm doing it for my personal growth. And because of that, I'm always able to maintain the consistency. In some weeks, I talk with 5 or 6 people. In some weeks, I talk with 2 or 3 people. Sometimes I do not talk with people. So my talking is only practice. I do not put any other effort, like I do not have any subscription of the apps and anything like that. Do you listen to me? Hello. Yes, I have a couple of questions, more questions.
You already have a very good hold over this. Yeah, you already have a very
Please.
good hold on this language. Just for other people, are you able to hear me?
Yes, I'm able to hear you. Please go on.
I ask this because there are many people, like it happens with me also. Till the time I'm in the process of conversing with people, I feel like I'm speaking good. I maintain my confidence and fluency. If I give a gap of 2, 3 days, I think that is enough for me to, hold me back. So I think, to grab fluency in this language, we need to practice. There is no other way which can, help us to maintain, to sustain in this language.
I feel so. It happens with everyone, right? So even I do not practice for a couple of days or a couple of weeks, then I feel like rusty, being rusty. Okay, I do not feel in being a rhythm. So it happens with everyone. And not only about speaking, even I leave the listening practice for a couple of days, I feel like, yes, my connection has been broken. I broke the connection with the English. So we need to connect with English. We need to be connected with English every single day. We cannot leave the English even for the single days. Every day we should listen, we should speak, and we should try to perform as many activities as we can perform in English. So we can be in rhythm.
Yes,
It is all about being
yes,
consistent. So all languages are being about being consistent and how much interested and eager you are to learn that language. Language is something which evolve in our mind. It's not something that we can at once learn it. Even who is good as speakers, they have to evolve in this language. So evolution takes time. Sometimes somebody can do it at very instant or in quick time. Somebody will have to give lots of time. So it depends person to person and how much effort you are paying to learn this language. This is also very important.
yes. So,
You must converse in English.
yes, but that's where many people, hesitate. That what
Hesitation.
if we speak wrong? What if we could not come out with proper English? I think this is the major problem where most people face this problem. I think, irrespective of fear and all, we should come out boldly and speak, regardless of any mistakes.
I think
Only
everyone
I
makes
think
mistakes.
then we can be fluent in this language.
Everyone makes
Yes.
mistakes. And it is language, like you cannot be
Hmm.
perfect without making mistakes. So mistakes are a stepping stone for this learning journey. So I would say you must change your psychological mental, I would say you must change your psychology. You must change your mentality because you cannot learn the language without making mistakes. Even who are polyglots, very good at learning the
Yes.
language, at initial days they are making mistakes. I know the polyglots, they speak 10 languages, 12 languages. But when they go to learn the new languages again, they make mistakes. They start from the same basic things. So one will have to go through all these processes. If they are not doing the practices, not listening to the English, speaking or writing, reading, then they cannot improve English. It is that much simple, right? So, yeah. And how to build the courage and confidence, then it depends on you. Just start in your home. Start with
Hmm.
this, talking with the small kids or people in your home with whom you are familiar. Because even if they mock at you in your home, you do not feel ashamed, ashamed. You do not feel shy because you are very
Yes.
familiar with the person. You also mock at them sometimes. They mock at you. You are familiar, so you will not feel defamed or something like that. So I would say start from this, from your home. Take the small steps and chunk by chunk learn this language because you cannot survive without learning English right
Yes.
now in your career, whether it is the personal life or professional
Yes.
life. English is becoming important in our personal life day by day. So you cannot ignore this language. You will have to overcome all those barriers which is holding you back and you will have to perform yourself.
Yes, definitely. I met a teacher. She was doing literature. She was doing masters in literature. She was doing, yes, she was in college, I think. She had a lot of ambition. But just because she was a student, and just because she had not started doing any job and she was not, exposed herself, she had so many questions. Like she also wanted to open her YouTube channel just to, learn. But she was very furious. What if every time she had a question, what if I did mistake, if I become a teacher and students would ask questions, something out of the box, if I would not be able to answer that, even after being prepared so well, what would happen? So I think, before jumping into any field, everyone has that kind of fear. So I think we should confront that fear and come out of our, that zone of fear. Then I think, and once you take that first step, then everything becomes easier for us.
Yeah, confronting the fear is the first step that we must do. We understand, like we have many. Just you talked about that person, like she has many questions, like what if this goes wrong, goes right, what will happen? But to be honest, nobody cares about it. If right now I'm talking to you, I'm
Yes.
making couple of mistakes. Do you think anything about it? No, you are just not thinking about it. Just you are able to think that how I'm communicating with you and how I'm able to do my works. So that is enough. So everybody is in the process of learning. Nobody thinks about it. Yes, there are some negative people around you. You will find that people everywhere and all time. It's not that when you will be learned at English or a scholar of English, you will not see the criticism. Criticism is everywhere. It doesn't know. It doesn't matter whether you are on bottom or top. That is the thing, right? It doesn't matter we are at bottom or top. Criticism is everywhere. We will have to face it. And it's not about today only. It has been since long time, and it is going to be always because human being has this kind of intrinsic quality. Somebody is jealous, somebody is greedy, somebody is angry. So many things in them. So it depends on person to person how they react according to the situation. But you need to be careful about your
Yes, yes.
own destination and the goal that you have in your mind, and you must reach there to make your life fruitful or comfortable or whatever we say. Because our goal is to live a comfortable life here on this earth, on this planet.
Yes, and I think whatever we are doing, we should not do it by taking as a burden. If you do anything by taking burden on yourself, then I think you always stuck. Suppose if we are taking this language, a person, before learning this language, so if he's thinking too much, how would I be able to learn? Will I be able to learn or not? I think we should, live our journey in a very easy way, soothing way. I think whatever comes to us, there are many peoples I have come across, even though they are able to speak basic sentences, still they are very much worried. Just I think we should enjoy the kind of journey we are facing.
Yeah,
I
right.
think we should take everything in an easy way. I think things come up to us more easily and quickly. We get to opportunities comes to us very quickly if we take the things very in an easy way, I think.
English is an easy language to be honest because I have felt so far. I think like if any other skills, if I wouldn't have learned in my early age or early childhood, I couldn't have learned it in my whole life. But English was something that I couldn't learn in my childhood till 10th grade. But later on, I learned it, right? So it is a simple language. You do not have to care about any other things. You just need to expose yourself with the situations and start speaking wherever you get the even the little opportunities. Just try to pounce on that opportunity and try to speak as much as possible because speaking comes after speaking, right? So we need to speak as much as possible. There is
Yes.
another thing, listening, reading, writing,
Yes.
but reading, writing, and listening only will not help us to speak in English. We need to speak, right? So there is no alternative except speaking and practicing English.
Yes, yes, definitely, you're right.
So, how did you learn English? And when this idea came in your mind to expose yourself in front of larger audience?
Yes, I'm actually still learning it. I have to learn a lot. And for that purpose only, I just opened this channel so that I do not miss any opportunity to learn this language. Earlier I was not thinking to converse with people on my channel, but now for past 1.5 month, just to improve my fluency, I have started talking to people just to improve my fluency. And side by side, I am yes focusing on English grammar also, because I love to go into it. I love I know all parts of speech. I know every I know the grammar part of English very much. And along with that, I love teaching people also, so that ever since my children has started going to school, I have been teaching them. So I think it has come from within. I did not used to put so much pressure in it. And in my teaching days, I think it is mandatory in school also to speak in English. I think from there, I think my passion is evoked and it is still going on. And I just want to become fluent. Along with fluency, I just want to become expert, proficient in this language. Whatever, I just want to expose myself in every way, whatever comes to us, whether you say grammar or phrases, idioms, slangs. Even if I'm not able to use them, but I just make sure I know the meaning of each and everything. So I just
Wow.
love doing all these things.
Yeah, I loved your
Yeah.
attitude. Yeah, this should be our attitude.
Yeah.
And your English is quite good. You are sounding so well, but I think you do not have that much practice. Otherwise, you might have kind of English which experts used to have. So just you need to practice a lot
Yes,
because
yes,
so far I'm talking with you. You have very rich vocabulary
yes.
words. You have
Sometimes I become,
okay. So it happens because of lack of
yes,
practice. For example, I when
yes,
I
yes.
see somebody who is learning English right now, they have lots of difficulties to frame the sentences at once.
Hmm.
They have
Mm-hmm.
so many other weak parts as well. But since you have been exposed to English since your childhood, because we cannot deny that factor as well. When we get the opportunity to speak since our childhood about any language, and that becomes very a strong part of us. And that's why you have a natural English. What happens when we learn English after growing up? Somehow I feel like it becomes unnatural, I would say, natural, not unnatural. And we feel lots of difficulties in framing the sentences. Here and there we make mistakes. And sometimes also we feel like and not using the right vocab at the right places. Where we the use of vocab is very important. It's not about learning the vocab. So it's also a game.
Hmm.
Like one who are able to use the right vocab at right place, their sentence look beautiful. So English is all about a decoration. The way you decorate your home, in the same way you decorate your sentence with the words and vocabulary words or phrasal verbs. Once you are a good decorator, your English sounds good. Otherwise, people know lots of English, still they are not able to speak the good English. It is all about expression, not about learning or knowing the language. So speaking is the
Yes,
expression part. So if you are good at expressing this yourself,
yes,
then it is going to be always good for the audience, and they are going to take interest in your content or your speech or whatever you deliver in
yes,
front of
yes,
them.
yes. And it happens with me every time after, finishing the session with someone. Then I realized that, I was aware of that word, but I did not use it. At the moment, I do not remember that word, but after everything is finished, that then I remember all those vocabularies and proverbs which I could have used, but I could not use. I think it just happens just because of little out of practice. Just because you do not practice enough, it happens at that time only.
Yes, because of
So
out
I
of
think,
practice
yeah, we
and
should
some
focus on our practice only.
yeah, practice only. And sometimes even we do not feel that much confidence within ourselves. You
Yeah.
might have realized one
Yes,
thing
yes.
someday if you feel very confident in English because of XYZ reason, okay, whatever the reason would be, then you will see your flow is good, words are coming in your mind smoothly, everything is going on at right pace. But someday, because of any negativity, if you are not feeling good within yourself, then you fumble a lot, you make mistakes, all these things happens. So it is also about the confidence and psychological things that surrounds us at that moment. For example, right now everything is going well, but
Yes.
because of the disruption, if you might start feeling that okay, why is this disruption happening, then two things start playing in our mind. One is that because of the technical glitch we are getting
Hmm.
disrupted, other is speaking English. So because of that, in between we lose the flow and we make some mistakes.
Yes, yes. And I think main confidence comes when we practice continuously. It happens with me, like if I'm continuously conversing with someone, I'm just, I'm fully confident. So I do not feel somewhere that I'm lacking, and my flow is very good. I think it's all about consistency and practice. Only it needs me 2, 3 days, maximum 4 days to get, out of my fluency and all. Then I again started fumbling and stuck. So I think it happens with everyone. So I
Everyone, it
think we
happens
should
with
not leave
everyone.
our practice at all. Yes. Your confidence will come only by speaking as much as you can.
Yeah. So just practice, practice.
And I
That
think
is only
once you
key.
get a hold on it proper, then you do not need to, focus too much on it. Like it happens with you. Now do not need to struggle too much with it. It comes naturally to you.
Yeah, I feel like when you work a lot on something, then all that confidence or day
Yes.
by day that the confidence that you have gained within yourself, that's summed up and it make you feel positive about yourself. And because of that, you are able to speak
Yes. Yes.
flawlessly. I would not say fluently because always flaw comes
Yes.
in a sentence. So it is different thing. So it is
Yes.
all about practice and confidence and the work that you have done in your background who becomes a skilled person or
Yes.
always you will say the person who is fresher and one who is experienced there is difference between them. It doesn't matter how much talented the fresher is, but he is lack of experience which is holding him back and still he couldn't compete with the experienced person because it doesn't matter how less a skill that person was, but he has gained the experience by working on something and that is the real gem in him when I compare with the fresher. So we cannot freshers cannot compete with the experienced person. It doesn't matter how much talented the fresher is. So I want to send out a message to the person who is just starting out their journey right now that you must look at yourself, not at somebody who is practicing English since long time, who has been working on their English since couple of years, because they have been working since long time. So they must have improved. They must have gained that confidence and so many things that you have to gain, right? So never be disappointed by looking at others' English. It happens most of the often. We start looking up to somebody. Oh, his English is good. I can never speak like him. But we do not see the background work that he has done so far. He has done so many background works, and that is shining on his face right.
Yes. We actually
So
we do not see the hard work behind that person. We easily lower our confidence. So I think, instead of focusing on other people, we should focus on our skills and talents. Then definitely we'll come out with flying colors.
yes, we will come out
Yeah.
with the flying colors. And we must always focus on the greener part of the grass rather than other parts of the grass. Yes,
Yeah.
because
Yes,
that is
absolutely.
that makes us positive and also hopeful about the future and optimistic, and which is very important for any positive growth. If you have no optimism, you
Yeah.
cannot grow at any business, career, or even in education, at your education optimistic person only learns things. Otherwise, I remember my school days, I used to open up the book. Oh, I will have to learn so many chapters. If I wouldn't have kept the optimism, I couldn't have studied the books. I must have left
Yes,
the
yes.
studies. So that's what happens with the students too. I feel sometimes there are some students just looking at the book, they leave the syllabus, they do not take any interest. Oh, who will cover up whole book, right? And there are some students who has optimism. Okay, chapter by chapter, I will clear the book, and they get their destination.
Yes, yes, definitely.
So now we
Right.
have talked a lot, I think, right? So we
Yeah.
should wrap up this session now. Should we?
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, definitely. It was a very nice session. I have learned a lot actually. I think viewers who will also watch this, they will also get to learn a lot from you.
Thank you very much. And same here, I learned a lot from you because learning is a vice versa process and it always keep on
Yes.
happening. Thank you very much for this lovely conversation. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anand. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.